touch on the actual manager turnover, right? So you've got these 10 non-correlated managers. You will absolutely have one that provides a 15 or 20% loss. And if you fire them at that point, that's the asset that you had, and the performance fee is now gone. You have to hire a new manager at the new fresh performance fee. So manager turnover based on some arbitrary drawdown metric virtually guarantees a turnover of managers that increases the overall performance fee paid.
Yep. And a lot of advisory firms have these arbitrary thresholds. If an alternative fund violates a 15% drawdown limit, that fund is automatically removed from the recommended list. A new fund is there to replace it. And all that means is advisors are forced to sell that fund that's in a drawdown. Keep in mind, the investors in that fund have accrued an asset. That asset is the value of the difference between the high watermark on the fund and where the fund currently is in drawdown. They're giving that up. Now they're going to go buy a new fund. That high watermark is reset at the purchase price, and you rinse and repeat. So there's a massive accrual of negative or giving up on positive fee assets.
What about the tax asset you create, though? This is probably, I'm not even going to go there. We could go another hour.
You make a fair point, right? You have potentially a tax asset, but many of these assets are, let's face it, these are endowments and whatnot, so there isn't tax deferred products.
Great point.
But you're right. If you do have a tax asset, it's something that you need to consider. But a 20% free ride up to your high watermark, and abandoning that just through randomness, right? If you have 10 managers with a 1 sharp and they're not correlated, and you have this metric, some of them are just going to hit the part of the bell curve that knocks them out for nothing but just random noise.
Oh, the vast majority of it's just noise. Absolutely. Yeah. It's complete foolishness.
Right. And it's Rick says good to invest when it drops 15%. That's precisely right. Right. If you review the manager, if nothing's changed, it's a normal drawdown, rebalance, add more. If it's broken, okay, sell. But that's a very different, I think broken is often confused.
One day we'll have an hour and a half conversation on what being broken means.
Yeah, exactly. Precisely. Which is it needs at least that.